Hi guys, it's Claire, and today I'm going to be talking about why you should start writing your book right now and not waiting for anything. I recently came across this idea that I really like, which is you can't edit a blank page. You can't you can't do anything with a blank page. You can't publish it. You can't share it with people. And I thought that was a really interesting idea. I hadn't really, obviously I thought of it before, but not really in that way. And I think that's probably the best idea, the best reason to write right now, because you can't edit a blank page, right? You can't edit it, you can't revise it, you can't change the characters, you can't make it more likable. If it's just an idea in your mind, you can't do all the things that writing is that you're supposed to do as a writer, because writing is one half writing and then the rest of it is completely editing, because editing is the most important part of writing. But you can't edit anything if you don't just have a blank page. Or if you feel afraid of how you'll write it, or afraid of what people will think of your idea, or if it won't be good enough, I completely understand that, because I have that fear all the time. That's why I haven't written as much as maybe I could have, because I was afraid of what the idea would be like, in that it might not be as good as I hoped it would be. But it won't be as good as you hope if it doesn't exist. Your backstory might be terrible, your story might not be interesting, your first draft might be horrible, and all the little characters don't make sense, but that's okay, because you can edit that. You can edit that and make it you can make it good after you edit it, because you've written it, you've taken all the time and effort to write it, and then you get to do the exciting part of molding it and revising it, because that's the great thing about writing, is it's so customizable. You can literally write anything and change it as many times as you want. I love that about writing, but it's also kind of the terrifying part about writing, because it's so the variations are endless, so you have to it's hard to narrow it down. But don't feel like, oh, what if this isn't going to be good enough, because it can always be better, because that's what editing is for. You can always make it better, and it will never be perfect, but as long as you edit it and you share it with a lot of people to make sure that they think it's good, and you get a lot of feedback, it can be a really good book. But the important thing is you have to write it first, and you have to edit it, and you have to take the time. I know it's scary, and nothing's scarier than staring at a blank page not knowing what to write, but you can do it, I promise you. It's not as hard as it feels like in your mind. You have this great idea that you just want to make perfect the first time, but that's not how it goes. You write it, and then you edit it, and you edit. I keep on saying edit it, but that's the truth, and that's why you shouldn't be afraid, because editing will make it better, not your first idea or your first draft. So just write, and that's the thing that will get you to a place that you want, that will get you to a published book in the future. So if you're afraid, just put that fear aside and just go open a document, or if you write on paper, and just write the first paragraph, and then write the first chapter, and then you'll probably want to keep writing after that, just guessing. So I hope this was helpful for you. I know I need this advice all the time, because I'm really bad at being afraid of what it will be like and then just quitting because it seems too overwhelming. So I hope this was helpful, and comment down below what your fears about writing is. If you have certain first draft fears that you think about a lot that keep you from writing. I know I do. I have a lot. So I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more, because I upload stuff about writing and creative stuff, that kind of stuff, storytelling and stuff like that. Don't forget to subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Bye!